No, that was gross. Tasted like puke. Hey guys, welcome back to Carnivore Quest. My name's Larry. Today is the last day of the BBBE challenge. 225 days. This is actually my last meal. I'm having some ground beef right here. Tomorrow I can have other things besides beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. And I'm excited to share it with you guys because that don't happen very often. Go almost 8 months without any condiments, not very many flavors, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna finish up my final meal here on the BBBE challenge, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So the BBBE challenge has ended. 225 days. Today is November 20th, the first day of our holiday challenge. This will be our third channel-wide weight loss challenge. We all band together and see if we can lose some weight over this holiday season. All the details are up there, check it out. So, none of this. I have not had any of this in 225 days. When I started the carnivore diet on February 15th of this year, I was pretty much incorporating everything you see here. I'm not gonna list all this off, there's a ton of it here, but you'll see it as we go along. For those of you who don't know, the BBBE challenge is beef, butter, bacon, eggs, and salt. That's it, so that's all I've had for almost 8 months. And so this piece of chicken right here, it's been a long time, and I'm really interested to see how all this stuff tastes, especially the sauces, because I haven't used any of it. But when I did use them this time around on carnivore, I did use them sparingly. Once a week until I started the BBB challenge, and I cut everything out, salt only. The entire time I did the BBB challenge, I strayed twice. About 5 months ago, I had some salmon with no sauces. And about 3 weeks ago, Cassie made a pork butt, and I had about a pound of that with salt only, in its own fat. It was delicious. So I have had pork and salmon, and that's it. And absolutely no condiments. So this is going to be interesting. I remember when Cassie and I were doing the ketogenic diet, and we brought some wings home from Buffalo Wild Wings. And we got some really hot ones, and my mouth was on fire. I ran to the refrigerator and I just grabbed the first thing, which was whole milk. I spit it out. I could not believe how sweet it was because I hadn't had it in a couple months. And so I know your taste buds can change, and I'm really interested to see what's going on here because, like I said, 8 months I haven't had any of this. So let's jump in. First, I want to point out the sauces I got here. I got blue cheese dressing, ranch dressing. I got some Tapatio hot sauce, some buffalo wing sauce, some mustard, and some low-carb ketchup or zero added sugar. I also have some mayonnaise here and some sour cream. I didn't throw those on the plate yet, but let's dive in. First, chicken. I made this chicken in the air fryer. It's one of my favorites. It gets the skin nice and crispy. It's been a long time, so we'll see what it's like. We're good. Now, most of the time when I'd enjoy some chicken, I'd have some ranch dressing, some buffalo wing sauce, so let me try a little bit of that. Wow. I can taste how sweet the ranch is. Let's try the blue cheese. Same thing. Good though. They're very sweet. Ranch and blue cheese. I can taste the sugar in them. And they got 1 gram of sugar, I think. They're 2 carbs. This brings us to a necessary fun fact. Sparkling water is a common palate cleanser that people drink. The bubbles are said to stimulate the tongue and make it more receptive to new flavors. And so, I got myself some regular old sparkling water. It's not flavored. Let's clean that palate. Refreshing. I am gonna clean my palate every time, but I'm not going to show you guys. It get kind of boring. I want to get through these sauces and then we'll move on to the cheeses. So here, like what I had yesterday, got a little hamburger left, and the only reason I made it was so I could try the ketchup and the mayo. First the ketchup. That ketchup's what I remembered. Good. All right. Let's get a little mayo on here. Those of you who have seen our How to Lose 50 Pounds in 60 Days video know that I love mayo. It's been a long time. So let's check it out. The mayo's a little more tangy than I remember. I wonder if I'm gonna have a stomach ache in the morning. Trying all this crap. These burgers have cooled off a little bit, and look at this cheese. It's just like, you know, because it cooled off, it just almost has a rubbery texture. It just doesn't even look good to me. So I have another slice of American here. I think I'm just gonna eat that. This might go to little Larry or the dogs. It's just not looking good. Little Larry can throw it on a burger bun. One more bite of chicken before we set it aside. It's been so long. And it is good. I remember hearing one lady in group saying that the BBBE challenge ruined her taste for chicken. She didn't like it anymore, but that's not the case with me. It's tasty. Now, will it keep me full as long as beef? That's yet to be seen since today's the first day. All right, let's get the burgers and the chicken out of here. Next up is tuna, straight out of the can. Chunk light tuna from Walmart in water. You know, Great Value brand. I love this stuff. It's got nothing in it. I drained it. Let's give it a shot. Good stuff. Next up is a couple other things I eat on the carnivore diet. Not very often, but I do consume them. Here's your typical bratwurst from a grocery store, not flavored. 2 carbs each, I believe, for these links. I usually have one of these like as a side to, you know, some hamburgers or a steak. And then this is a Wagyu hot dog from the butcher shop Cassie works at. I love these. They are delicious. They're very clean. Let's try the hot dog. Dipped in a little mustard. Good stuff. If you ever have a chance to pick up Wagyu hot dogs, they're way better than anything you get in the regular grocery store. And let's try the brat. One thing that's really strong about the mustard is a vinegar flavor. The vinegar is really popping. It seems like all the flavors are just enhanced. I can't even imagine like eating, you know, a piece of cake, how sweet it would be. I was gonna make a pork chop, but since I had pork just a few weeks ago, I already knew what it tasted like, and it, you know, it was still the same to me. Good stuff. But now, oh, real quick, a lot of you might be wondering why I'm wearing this beanie indoors. I'm gonna reveal why here in a few minutes. I got something going on my forehead. So now we got some chicken Vienna sausages and some potted meats. I did not eat these at the house, but if I was out working or out and about, I'd always have one of these on me. You know, just in case, you know, hunger strikes and you need a little something. It's been a long time since, a real long time, because even on carnivore, I didn't have them very often, only in a pinch. So, the Vienna sausage. I really like the chicken ones. No, that was gross. Tasted like puke. That was nasty. Wow, I can't believe the difference. That's a trip. Yeah, that was not good at all. Am I done forever with Vienna sausage? I don't think that'd be a bad thing. Dogs are gonna get a few extra treats today. All right, potted meat. I actually always liked potted meat even more than Vienna sausages. Salty, you know? I bet you it's gonna be really salty. Wow. I was right. It is very salty. It's not disgusting like the Vienna sausages were, but it is salty. Ooh. You know, the one thing I didn't pull out today, and I got some, is some Spam. Ooh, I bet you that'd be salty too. Ooh. String cheese. You guys been following our channel for a while, you know that, you know, I'd have cheese maybe, you know, an ounce, you know, once a week this last run when I was doing carnivore and not BBB. This will be interesting. No. That tastes like rubber plastic with no flavor at all. That's weird. I love string cheese. It's really not the taste, because there's really no taste. It's the texture. It literally tastes like rubber in my mouth. That's a bummer. Once in a while, piece of American cheese. That other one just looked absolutely disgusting on that burger, so I don't have high hopes for this. trash cheese, as Carnivore Chef calls it. Here we go. The BBBE challenge cured me of American cheese. Wow. We already had some shredded, but this is just your typical sharp cheddar block you get from any grocery store. I wasn't gonna open up the new pack when little Larry had shredded some a few days ago, so. It wasn't bad, but would I go out of my way to eat it now? No. And you know, when we first started the beef butter bacon and egg challenge, Cassie and I both missed having cheese. You know, like, oh, I can't wait to have some cheese, you know, and now don't miss it, so. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't like that other nasty crap. Here we have some Vermont's white cheddar from Cracker Barrel, so a little higher quality cheese, a harder cheese, but I actually have another open package so we don't waste it right here. So we'll see. That yellow sharp cheddar. I mean, you get what you pay for, I guess, right? It's a harder cheese, a little salty. Good. I can see having a couple of cubes of this to snack on. All right, that leaves us one more food item to try, and that is pork rinds. This was the main thing Cassie and I missed when we first started the BBB challenge, was some crunch. The only way we could find some crunch was, you know, really eating some overdone bacon or making smush burgers, you know, on an open flame on the grill and crisp up the edges. But that was really the only way to get some crunch. These baconettes are really clean as far as their ingredients, fried pork skins and salt. That's it. But let's see here. The crunch. The crunch is the crunch. I can taste the oil it was fried in. Big time. Before I couldn't really. It seems like if I ate a few of these, I'd get sick of them fast. That aftertaste of that oil, whatever oil they're, you know, frying it in. It's definitely got some crunch though. That's the most crunch I've had in 8 months. You guys know I finished up all our ground beef last night. I didn't cook anymore. But, you know, once in a while on Carnivore, Cassie and I would make carnivore nachos. Basically ground beef, cheese, pork rinds, and a little sour cream. So I do want to taste the sour cream. Love it. I mean, we're big Mexican food lovers, so. Oh. Wow. This is nasty. I did not like that sour cream. It was like sour. Like rotten milk. That's crazy. This is basically brand new. I know it's, you know, I know it's not bad. Wow. Did I lose my taste for sour cream? That's nuts. That was really interesting. I knew the end of the BBB challenge for me was coming up a couple weeks ago. You know, I decided to stop on the 19th. This is pretty eye-opening. A few things tasted the same. A lot of it didn't. And a lot of it to the point where I didn't like it. Especially the string cheese and the American cheese. Well, you guys just saw me taste it all, so you know what I did and didn't like, but you definitely have a heightened sense of taste coming off a very, very restrictive diet. I'm sure it's the same way with, you know, the lion diet. Probably even more so. Very interesting. Before I let you guys go, let me show you what's going on with my forehead. I'll zoom in. Can you guys see it? I don't know if the lighting is good enough for you to see this rectangle right here. Any of you guess what that's from? I'll give you 3 seconds. Take a guess. All right, you ready? Luke, I am your father. Here it is, the old CPAP. So yeah, just the last couple days, it's been colder out, drier. And my skin right here is just like taking a beating from that pad pressing on it. So any suggestions you guys got for me, you know, what kind of moisturizer I might try with this? I really appreciate you guys hanging out today. This is a fun video to do. And like I said, I was really interested to see what was going on here. And I wanted to include you guys in it because it's not very often, you know, somebody doesn't eat any of this for 8 months. So, you know, now you know what to expect if you know, go a long period of time being real restrictive. Of course, everybody's different. Like that one young lady in our group, She just thought chicken was disgusting. So, you know, and like eggs, I still don't eat a whole lot of eggs. I have incorporated them back in my diet a little bit, but I still don't enjoy them like I did before doing the BBBE challenge. I really appreciate you guys stopping by, spending a few minutes with me today. This video will probably be out around Thanksgiving. Today's the 20th, so we have a few more videos to get out, so this will either be out Thanksgiving or the day after. If it does come out Thanksgiving morning, you guys stay strong and a happy Thanksgiving from Cassie and I here at Carnivore Quest. On your way out, check out this next video outlining our 6-week holiday weight loss challenge. We're attempting to lose 2,500 pounds and we could use your help. Remember, no sugar, no carbs, no cheating. Later.